Maya had almost canceled. Another date, another stranger, another evening of polite smiles and small talk. It felt like reading the same book over and over. But Alex's message had been different. No bars, no restaurants. Meet me at 7:30. Comfortable shoes. Trust me. So here she was, sneakers on, pulse quickening as she spotted him waiting under the glow of a street lamp. He smiled like he'd been waiting for her all day, and that alone made her glad she hadn't said no. Ready? He asked, eyes warm, playful. Should I be worried? She teased. Only if you hate surprises. He led her up a narrow stairwell inside an old brick building, each step creaking, anticipation coiling tighter inside her. At the top, he pushed open a heavy door, and the city spilled out before them, rooftops glittering, streets humming, the night air cool against her skin. Alex spread out a blanket and unpacked a picnic. Pasta in takeout boxes, garlic bread wrapped in foil, 2 little bottles of wine. No reservations, just us and the city. Maya laughed softly, touched in a way she hadn't expected. You're ridiculous. Maybe, he said, holding her gaze. But you're smiling. They'd cross-legged, shoulders brushing, their laughter carried away by the wind. Conversation slipped easily into the kind of honesty that usually takes months. Dreams, fears, reckless stories they'd never told anyone else. The rooftop felt like a secret world, just theirs. At one point, Maya leaned back, her hair tumbling behind her, the city lights reflecting in her eyes. Alex looked at her a little too long, his voice quieter now. You look incredible like that. Heat rose to her cheeks, but she didn't look away. She wanted to stay in that gaze, in that quiet tension stretching between them. Between bites, the conversation flowed. Not the usual, where did you grow up? What do you do? Script, but real stories. How Alex once hitchhiked to a music festival with strangers. How Maya had a habit of singing to herself when she thought no one was listening. They laughed, they teased, they told the kind of truths that only come out when you feel like you're sharing a secret world. The night deepened, and when the food was gone, they lay side by side on the blanket, shoulders barely touching, the sky wide above them. Maya could feel the warmth of him beside her, the way his hand hovered close enough that the air itself seemed to spark. Finally, she turned her face toward him. So this is your thing? Breaking the rules? Not rules, he murmured, eyes tracing hers. Just routines. Anyone can take you to dinner. But this, his hand found hers, fingers intertwining like it was the most natural thing in the world. This is something you'll remember. The city seemed to quiet, as though holding its breath. Maya's pulse raced, but she didn't hesitate when he leaned closer. Their lips met soft, searching at first, then deeper, like the kiss itself was the secret they'd both been waiting to uncover. When they finally pulled apart, she stayed close, her forehead resting against his. I don't know what you're planning for next time, she whispered, breathless. But don't you dare tell me in advance.